Okay, and here it is. We have done this a few times, the making of our lasagna. We've tweaked this recipe a few times as well, Itals? Because we believe that the more pasta, the better. So yeah, definitely not banting friendly, but something for those who enjoy a lovely pasta like our famous friend Garfield. This would be the one to try. So off we go. Talent will be doing all the layering to show you. I'll be doing the talking on this video. And we're starting off with the bechamella, as usual. Bechamella is a beautiful combination of flour, but in our case we use a minimal amount of flour. We do a bit of that lovely butter, full butter into that, and of course cream. And our big ingredient to this bechamella or bechamel is nutmeg. So that gives us that nutty flavor into that sauce that we're going to be completing with. So there you have the beginning layer of the lasagna. And again, this is done for a catering purpose. So yeah, we do a lot of these in the week. It's one of our biggest selling pastas. A lot of people want lasagna every day in our shop. Well, as you can well tell, it's a lot of work. So we also have other things to concentrate on. We're not just here for pasta. We do your meat dishes, we do fish dishes, calamaris, of course all our other homemade pastas. So we give this dish its very special day, and that is Thursday. We call that Thursday Lasagna Day at La Trinita. And it's always preferable to book your slice like most people do. And if you do want lasagna over the weekend, all it does is take a call and we'll make sure that we prepare for you fresh and that it's ready for your dinner or your lunch or even your takeaway. So there we go. We've done the first layer of the pasta with the bolognese, the bechamel to the base, and of course, my favorite thing, Parmigiano. All right, continue please, Talent. Thank you. Another layer coming in now. All these pasta sheets are homemade. The art of the pasta sheet, as you can see the dimension on the feel of it, it's not too thin and not too thick. Now when we make these in the morning, we boil them and then of course we cool them right down so that they get a good consistency and they don't become watery or fall apart, which is very important to layering a lasagna or any pasta for that matter. Everything that we utilize contains a water base. So one has to be very careful to do it correctly in order not to have what we call a disastrous meal. On to the next thing, I would suggest a little bit more bolognese here, please, because I'm the worst where this is concerned. More is my motto, which I think is very important when, as I say always, eating out. There we go. And of course now we're going to just add on another layer of that cheese, because I like this cheese to come through. The Parmigiano, beautifully freshly grated Parmesan. And now we begin with our mushrooms. The mushrooms we've cooked with a little bit of the olive oil. We've hinted out some butter. I wish you could smell this, really. I wish this was like smell show. A bit of parsley, and those are the flavors that we look for. A lot of people don't eat mushroom to it, but you know, my gran taught us growing up to make the lasagna. So this, when I make this, and of course taught by my mom as well, we use the mushroom in honor of her and our family recipes. A lot of Italians will go, hey, what are you using mushrooms for? It doesn't belong in a lasagna. But Nonna knew how to make it, so we follow Nonna's recipe always. As you can see, there's a lovely drainage out of that mushroom sauce that's coming through. And we're not going to throw that away, because we're going to take this and we're just going to start to drop it on the top of this. So that's going to flavor that layering. We only do one layer of mushroom, which I think is ample. All right, there you go. Please continue with the next tray there. The next layering tells. It truly is a labor of love, and I was very fortunate that Talent walked into our shop all those years ago, and I discovered his talent, his cooking. I taught him from scratch, from, let's say, sweeping to feeding now, and he runs the kitchen with me. So when I'm outside, he's in here making sure he keeps up our Italianism, and I'm so proud of this kitchen that we have. Yeah, thank you for that, Tals. You've made me a very proud woman. Thank you. So back to the bechamel. You can see how many layers we're doing here. Normally our layering would be, we say 7, but in all fairness, it's about 9 or 10 come out of the pasta. But we say 7 because 7's a good number. And I always joke 7 layer of pasta, but it's a big thing. On this one here, we'll go up to about 6 layering on this, because what we don't want is that it's going to overflow once the heating begins at your home. Yeah, that's about it on that, I can say. And off we go now with another tray, a bit more parmesan there and a bit more bolognese, please. I'd like a bit more bolognese in this. The bolognese is so important to the dish because it's about the pasta and the meat. And we do it like this because as it starts to heat, this is all going to start to loosen. So you want it to flow. A bit more parmigiano, please. And now we're going for the last 2 layers.
Yes.
Perfect. Far too long now. And we're going to now start to finish up bechamel. Now I'm going to do a bit of bechamel here in the Neapolitan sauce, and then you'll see us finishing the top layer. Moving please there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Absolutely lovely. And now for the last layer coming in. As you can see, Lalina loves Parmigiano. I think I truly was a little top or a mouse in a past life because I'm cheese mad. I think that's what stops me from becoming, honestly speaking, vegan, because I do love cheese. And of course, I always classify bacon as my favorite vegetable, so that says it all. And here we go for the last layering of this lasagna. And now we're just going to do a bit of Neapolitan sauce and of course the bolognese. We're going to flip the sides in a bit. Lovely, absolutely lovely. I just a little bit more bolognese there on the top. I'm going to finish this off beautifully because now this is going to go into the fridge, and the custard the client is collecting tomorrow. So what we want is that it settles for her, that she can just heat this up beautifully on Friday for her guests. So there you have it. We will of course clean up our tray, make it a little bit more pretty. There you have a lasagna for catering for home, for your functions at work. This is how we do a beautiful traditional beef lasagna, La Trinita style. Thank you, have a beautiful day, buon giornata, ciao, grazie, thank you.